What's Cooking Innisfil. For today's recipe, we're going to be making a salad topped with shrimp, which is one of my favorite recipes in the summertime. Salads sometimes get a reputation for being kind of boring and unsubstantial, but it really comes down to the toppings you include in your salad. So for our salad today, we're going to use a base of spinach, but you can use any types of greens you like or a combination, just whatever you normally like to have in your salad. We're also going to be including some cooked quinoa. This will bring a lot of protein and fiber to the meal and make you feel a lot more satisfied afterwards. We'll also include a cucumber for some crunch, a red onion, which will bring a lot of strong flavor to the salad. And then we'll also have some healthy fats and proteins in our salad from goat cheese, sliced almonds, and avocado. And then I also like to include a fruit in my salad. So today I'm going to be using sliced mandarin oranges, which were just from a can. But you could use strawberries or raspberries, apples, or mangoes would all work really well too. I find that including a fruit in a salad adds a lot of sweetness, and I find that it complements the flavors from the goat cheese really well. And then our salad is going to be topped with a lemon garlic shrimp. So we're just going to pan fry this with some butter, lemon juice, and garlic salt. And then to top it all off, we'll use just a simple balsamic dressing, just so it adds a bit of flavor to the salad, but doesn't take away from all the awesome ingredients we're using. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with preparing the quinoa. I'm just gonna prepare it as per the package instructions. So I'm going to use, I have about 3/4 of a cup of the uncooked quinoa here, which I'll just add to this pot, along with about 1 1/4 cups of water. And then I'll cover it. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, I'll reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 15 or 20 minutes until all the water is absorbed. While the quinoa is cooking, I'm going to start preparing the lemon garlic shrimp. So I'm just going to take my butter here. I already have it broken up into small pieces, and I'm just going to add some of it to the pan and melt it over medium heat. I'll just start with a few of these cubes, so it's about 2 or 3 tablespoons here, and then if I find partway through that I need more, I can just add more as we go along. While the butter is melting in the pan, I'm gonna remove the tails from these shrimp. This shrimp is already cooked, so we're just adding some flavor to it in the pan and changing the texture a little, but it is already cooked. You can also buy shrimp that already has the tails removed, but this is just the shrimp that I grabbed. So all you need to do when removing the tails is to just grab the base of the tail really firmly and then pull the shrimp out of it, and usually it comes off pretty easily. So now that I have my butter melted and all the shrimp tails removed, I'm gonna add the shrimp to the pan. It's pretty hot right now, so I'm gonna reduce the heat. And then I'll just mix the shrimp around and I'll cook them for a few minutes like this. After 3 or 4 minutes of the shrimp cooking like this, I'm going to add my lemon juice to the pan, as well as my garlic salt. So I'll just mix everything up so that all of the shrimp is evenly coated, and I'll cook the shrimp for just a couple more minutes so that all of the flavor soaks in. Here you can see a lot of the butter has cooked off and the shrimp are nice and cooked and have got some good color on the outside. So I'm gonna set them aside to cool before we add them to the salad. So for the cucumber, I'm just gonna cut it into kind of thick slices, like this thick. And I'll probably only need about half the cucumber. And then these slices I'll cut into quarters. Toss them in one of the bowls. Here we have our cucumber. And for the onion, this is a huge onion, so we definitely won't be using all of it. I'll probably only use maybe just a quarter of it. I'm just gonna cut it in half. I'll set this half aside because I definitely won't need it. And then in the sticker. Then I'm gonna cut it into a quarter again, actually. And I'll peel off the outside layer. Set it all aside. And then I'm just gonna cut it into really thin strips. And then I'm just gonna separate the strips into the bowl. If you don't want like so much onion in one bite, you can cut the strips in half again, but that's totally up to you. Now that the quinoa has finished cooking, I'm just gonna spread it across this baking sheet and put it in the fridge to cool for a few minutes. This very large bowl, which I'm going to prepare my salad in, and this is the best part. So I'll take my bowl of spinach. Now add in my chopped up cucumbers. Missed some of the red onion. The quinoa, now that it's all cooled off. And the mandarin oranges. My chopped up avocado. The goat cheese, which I'm gonna kind of break apart into pieces with a fork. Add it in pieces like that. And the sliced almonds. I'm gonna top it all off with the dressing. I'm not gonna put on too much right now. After I serve it, I'll kind of decide if I need any more. I'm gonna mix it all up. There's a lot of toppings in here, so careful not to spill, even though I already am. And as you can see, this salad is loaded up with a ton of ingredients. It has a great balance of carbohydrates, healthy fats, and proteins when we have the shrimp added. So you can feel confident when you're eating it that you're getting all of the nutrients and energy that your body needs. So I'll serve some up. That is a very full plate. And I'm gonna top it with a few pieces of the shrimp. And dinner is ready. Enjoy.